Alright, what's good everybody? Today I found the most crowded island in the world. It houses about 816 people, and check this out. It takes less than 2 minutes to get from one side to the other. So if you like this type of videos, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below for other video ideas. Now let's go ahead and dive into the video. Gonna go ahead visiting the most crowded island on earth. I can't forget what I saw. Let's get into it. I mean, like, I'm intrigued. Let's get into it.
An area of just 1% of a square kilometer in size, where 816 people squeeze their entire lives. The island is so full that a guy does his daily workout routine near a dog feces, and chaotic life here creates new adaptations. Since we arrived on the island.
Did he just catch a fucking turtle, nigga? What the fuck are you gonna be doing, eating turtle meat, nigga? Did he just catch a turtle? I would be afraid. See, for me, I'm pussy. Actually, I'm not pussy. I would have grabbed the turtle, but I would have been like, is it a snapping turtle? Like, what kind of turtle is it before I put my hand in there and go grab that bitch? Like, what the fuck?
Island, we've been constantly.
Oh my god, what's with the closed captions? Fuck off.
Encountering people no matter where we turn.
People come out from every corner.
It's impossible to be alone on these
like
crowded streets.
Kids. These niggas like the baby kids. They don't die, they multiply. Fuck.
Each house here has dozens of people living together in tiny rooms.
How many people live in this room?
About 10.
This is an average room of an average house. You will be shocked.
Oh my god. Okay, so like, I have a question. I really want to get to the bottom of this. I have a question, y'all. Actually, we gonna go back to this so I can explain it, right? Y'all see this, right? Now let's be real. Do you think this shit is dirty because of the living environment, or is it just dirty because they dirty? Because at some point, niggas gotta want to have shit cleaned. Like, I get it. You're crowded on one of the smallest islands. I get it, but like, that should stress cleanliness even more. But maybe they don't highlight the right stuff. So let me continue the video. Let me continue the video.
When you see how other people live. But these people have a much bigger problem than these houses, which makes life so extremely terrible here.
Welcome to the most densely populated island on Earth.
A 2-hour boat ride away from the mainland of Colombia. The island is just a little bigger than a football field in.
Bro, they got these niggas. It's a little bigger than a football field, bro, and they're just stranded on this little ass island. What the fuck?
Size and has a density of 68,000 people per square kilometer.
How do you even find a place like this, bro? Like, no, for real, how do you even find a place like this? And why would...
Even in Hong Kong, known as one of the most densely populated cities in the world, this rate is 6,749. There are only 4 streets, and the place is entirely constructed of concrete. They don't have cars or motorcycles here. We feel the density as soon as we step onto the island. The sounds of people, roasters, waves, and music all mixed together. The homes here tell the story of the island.
You think they'd be having like competitions for the greatest nigga in the town? Like the greatest nigga in the island? Like do they got a president? I just want to know these questions. Like, do they got a president? Like who's the man around the town? Who runs the island? That's what I want to know.
Island. Let's
get me to the boss man of the island. It ain't that big. There gotta be a boss man of the island.
Get inside one now.
Can we see inside your house?
Yes, you may. See, I don't have anything. Sorry, it's a little dark inside. We don't have electricity here.
You can see that they have some.
Ah, that makes sense. That's what the issue. Because the electricity helps with a lot of stuff. Like they got those. I think those are washer and dryers, but like, it's not easy to keep stuff clean when you don't have the resources. So I mean, I understand it. So what would be like an alternative? Like if you didn't have electricity, what would you use to keep your place cleanly? Like to uphold cleanliness, or is it just like super hard to do no matter what you do? I'm interested.
Laundry.
And I swear I'm not throwing no shots. I just want to know if there are ways to keep it like more cleanly. Why not implement those ways? But like, if you really can't, then I'm not gonna sit here and bash you for it. But I just want to know like what alternatives could be happening, because I feel like a great thing to do is coming and showing them that, like the alternative way. So because cleanliness just leads to better living, better health, better everything. So like, Yeah.
Work in the hallway and they leave them to dry in this open area. Let's start with this room. Homeowner says 10 people share these 3 beds together.
Damn, 10 niggas share 2 beds in 1 room. Hey, but they got shoots for days though. Look, it's not like they not getting shit. They got Paw Patrol. Okay, Paw Patrol. Look, shoe game. Shoe game. I bet you these niggas got a better shoe game than half of y'all watching.
This is my room.
How many people sleep on that bed?
3.
What about this room?
She is not allowing us to enter this room as it's too unorganized.
Kids used to sleep here. Since it is too hot, we take the mattresses out of the room because there is no electricity.
Oh, that's so sad, bro.
7 kids.
But like, I feel like these are the places that like Mr. Beast and them should go to. Like, if I ever become big and can have the money to, like, these are places that like when you have money, like you can make a real difference. And it's like they said, it's like the size of a base or like a football soccer field, right? It's a little bit bigger than like a soccer field. So like, I don't know. I just feel like some people could come here, make a change. I'm not saying they have to. No one's obligated to. But like, these are like the small areas where like we can make a difference. You feel me? These are like the areas where like you don't have to haul ass to make a difference. You know, like Mr. Beast is putting whales. He built 100 whales, helping people see eyes, and I feel like that's the equivalent of like helping a place like this that's barely bigger than a football field. And I'm not sending shots or nothing, because it's like I said, it's not their obligation to. I just feel like we can help these places more.
Kids are living in this room alone. They're making use of every bit of space, even the walls. Because they don't own a wardrobe, their clothes, shoes are all over the place. The kitchen is far from being clean because of the water shortage. People use water only for drinking. All other reasons have to be disregarded. Almost any time on the streets we see laundry hung
Makes
up
sense.
or just left lying around. Some barbers at work. Chairs spilling out of homes.
Niggas are still getting the fresh cut. Y'all niggas should not be walking around this world with no fresh cut. Cut your shit. Go get clippers, clip your shit. If niggas are getting cut here, you can get cut anywhere, nigga.
Children constantly running up and down. 220 families live in houses illegally built. Here, permission is not obtained from any
They're
authority, and no
illegally
one is
built.
officially a landowner. Everybody builds their houses wherever they want. When they can't find any space, they build on top of existing buildings. The buildings are so intertwined that sometimes they have to walk through each other's homes to get to the other side. As we get to know
Damn.
Islanders more and more,
Hey,
we
that's
will
creative,
discover
though.
a very different reason
Like, they're
why their
finding a way
future
to
is going to
survive
get
in their
even
situation.
worse. Population density defies all logic. We see dishes and leftovers everywhere, and this dog is trying to eat the crumbs left on the spoon. Some people are fishing, others selling food on street corners, and some working on construction. A few are trying their luck with a lottery machine brought to the island, dreaming of becoming
Yeah.
rich.
Niggas got a lottery machine at the island. What is you buying, my nigga? Like, I'm being so dead ass. Like, y'all not even getting paid to build these houses. Y'all niggas are not getting paid. Y'all don't do shit. You're not getting paid to fish. Like, maybe you're getting paid to sell food, but like, you gambling that shit, bro. What y'all need to do is save that money and go to the fucking mainland and start a new career is what the fuck y'all niggas, a gambling machine. Are you fucking kidding me? No electricity, but y'all niggas found a way to get a gambling machine.
As this all happens, there's a birthday celebration, and the party sounds can be heard everywhere. People are striving for comfort
Yeah,
in
fuck y'all thought this was. I'm making sure my kids is right, nigga. We finna, and the whole city gonna hear us throwing that party, nigga. I'm sorry, y'all got
their
to see
little
this
space.
though.
Is this her own house or is she on a rent?
My own house.
What is the average rent here?
There are some who pay rent because there are people who are not from here. They pay $50 to $75. Usually the only utility they pay for is electricity.
There is a crowded family here.
Some shit's just not adding up in my head. I'm being honest. It's just, I don't know if I'm dumb. I don't know if I'm fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck it is, but something's just not. Like, do y'all feel me? Like, something's just not clicking in my head. Someone's just not cooking it.
They gave the second floor to their married children so that they can stay there.
It seems they have a communal life here.
For you to have a better understanding how small this
Hey, that's a
island
hard
really
flick
is.
right there, though. I promise you, that's a hard ass flick. Walking to the end of that, not just. I promise you, I'll get in my
I came
flicks
to the
off.
furthest side of it.
Is that the mainland over here? Is this the fucking mainland? That's where y'all need it. Y'all need to focus on getting here, nigga.
And I will walk to the other side. And while doing that, I'll start a timer. Let's see how many minutes it will take.
We're trying to find our way among the maze-like narrow streets. Privacy is impossible here because with every step we pass through someone's life. Kids dominate this island's population. Even a space of 4 or 5 steps turns into a vast playground in the imagination of these children. Island has 1 school, 1 church, 1 clinic, 1 hotel, 1 restaurant, and 3
They got a
markets.
church, a
200
school,
years
and a
ago,
clinic.
none of these streets, this chaos, garbage, mosquitoes, and the people were here. According to a legend, some fishermen discovered this island and spent the night here when it was too late to return. Then they decided to settle here with their families after sleeping well without mosquitoes. It was later artificially enlarged by compressing coral rocks, seashells, and waste year after year.
It took less than 2 minutes.
We met a 94
It took him less than 2 minutes to get from one side to the fucking other.
year-old lady who witnessed everything here.
Was she born on this island?
She never left.
Like imagine getting that phone call. My dad's not home. There in 30 seconds, nigga. Oh my god. Oh my god. My parents is leaving the I'm there in 20 seconds, nigga. And everybody gonna hear the work I'm putting in. Fuck.
Not even a single day.
Fishermen first came from the Baru region. They started to
The whole island not gonna sleep once I get that fucking my parents is leaving the island text, nigga. The whole island gonna hear the I don't give a fuck.
expand the islet, and in 100 years the islet became like this. There were no motors back then or anything like that, only small canoes with paddles. If I remember it correctly, when I was born there was only this house and a few more houses. The rest was nothing.
We are blessed to be located on the world's second largest coral reef with its amazing, amazing sea life.
The second largest coral reef, and y'all niggas y'all are fucking up the reef. Not gonna cap y'all fucking up the reef. I mean, do your thing, but like, damn.
Waves that rise 20 to 30 meters in the open ocean are reduced to merely 25 to 30 centimeters when they reach our shores. Look, all that you see around the island, up to 5 or 6 miles off the coast, is surrounded by pure coral. We're safe here.
How many people live here?
2 families live here. Each family consists of 6 members.
family?
12 people in total.
Damn.
Where is the kitchen?
Each family has 6 niggas that like pertain to it. Like, stop popping out kids, niggas. Like, I know y'all wanna fuck, but if you gonna have a family of 6, nigga, your goals gotta be to leave this island. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but you can't be having families of 6, 7, 8 and be on this island. Like, you should want better.
The kitchen. The stove goes here. That's not a problem. We cook with propane gas.
Dogs can't grow anymore once they hit a certain size because of not getting enough nutrition. Life here is really limited for every creature. Here, we meet the nurse who has helped almost everyone come into the world healthy.
40 years of delivering babies.
How many babies?
Is she like the only nurse? Hold on, now I'm concerned. Is she the only nurse? She been helping all these motherfuckers pop out babies? She's the only fucking nurse. She putting the island on her back. She is putting the island on her fucking back. Y'all niggas wouldn't even have an island without this woman. 40 years? Oh my god.
Goodness, I've lost count. I don't even remember.
You think she goes into like the history books of this island? Like, she's like this island's legend?
Most of the youth in this town passed through these hands that you see. I delivered almost everyone on this island, and now I'm delivering even their children's children. And I've never had a baby die. Little children with vomiting, a high fever,
probably the richest
or
girl in the
diarrhea
city.
come to me. I tell them
Or in
what
the
to
island.
do or which which medicine to take. I'm like a doctor. Everyone knows me here.
The lack of modern healthcare services
Well, I
on
mean,
the
it seems
island
like you
poses
the
a
only
risk
one
in
they need to know.
emergency situations. But as you will understand by the end of the video, their real problem is so much more vital. By the way, according to the locals, the average life expectancy on the island is 85 to 90 years.
My sister died at the
not
age of
bad, though.
103.
People get to go beyond these limits only after they lose their lives because there is no cemetery on this island where people can bury their loved ones as there is no land to dig. After the corpses are toured around the square with a ceremony, they are then taken to the mainland by a boat and buried there.
What is the average age for girls to get married or have a child?
Typically, girls are 16 years old when they have their first children. This also
What
applies
the fuck? 16, nigga? 16? This is the problem. Y'all just fucking. Y'all fucking without a purpose. Damn, 16?
to their children when they get to that age.
There is no family planning and the population keeps growing rapidly.
How many kids do people usually have?
Here, from 2 to 5.
Family life
Niggas are having 2 to 5 babies.
here is uniquely laid back. Most of the couples are together without
done
any
pausing.
official marriages.
I'm done
Also,
pausing.
it's not unusual for people to have kids with more than one partner, but that's part of life here.
Is she married?
I have a
So
husband.
not only
but I'm
are
not
they
married.
having these babies,
really?
Which
they
means
are
it's all free
whores.
union.
Imagine being a whore on an island that takes 2 years to get across. Like everybody know who you fucking. Like everybody know who you fucking. They know who they fucking. Like everybody got the deets on who's fucking who, why, like how many niggas this person fuck. That is crazy. It's an island full of hoes.
Also, people don't care about their personal space and joke around all the time.
One of the biggest problems of the island is trash. Some of these will be in the ocean, some of these will be sent to the mainland. But you can feel the smell and the amount of mosquitoes wherever you go.
Most of the waste is hidden in the ocean. Without thinking twice, people just throw their loads of garbage into the water, which they see as a dumping ground. Plastics, glass,
Did I just
and
see a
metal pieces.
slide?
But what you will see next will make you feel more disgusting. Unbelievably,
Nigga,
even a
what?
toilet can be found at the ocean floor. The crabs swimming in this pollution are some of the important food sources for the residents. And these broken cages were used to hunt these animals.
There are some plastic bags
And
in
now
the
they
ocean.
just what? Now
People
they
are
just
fishing.
gotcha,
These
bitch.
women are washing their
Just
clothes.
gotcha, bitch.
Life is chaotic here.
Access to electricity and drinking water here varies depending on the weather conditions. Solar panels are
Okay,
here.
so
This is the way-
okay, so we got the answer. We got the answer. They do have electricity, but it's just like, oh, draw the Gluck. One night you might wake up with electricity, and y'all can party and have fun.
They produce electricity for the island.
We have 380 solar
But they ain't got
panels
no Wi-Fi.
and 180
Wait,
batteries,
they just had
which
a
gives
lottery
us energy
machine
for
though,
everything.
so like,
If the weather is sunny, electricity is provided between 12 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Is there something that she wants to change on this island?
Mainly the electricity. Look, today we've been without electricity for 4 days.
damn, 4
You
days.
see tomatoes and peppers. Since there isn't enough power, these are not very fresh.
These power generators are working.
Almost everything people need is provided in the 3 markets on this main street, including medicines. This is the trading
Hey, at
center
least
of the
everything
island.
convenient.
There's
Everything
another
right there.
shop
They
here.
never
You
had
can buy
like,
some t-shirts.
you know what sucks? They never had like Chick-fil-A. They never had like Chipotle. They ain't never had a McDonald's. They ain't never had none. And I'm not saying that's like I'm not saying that's like luxury. Like I'm not saying that's like the meals you like you're desperate for, but like those were like essentials. Like I don't go out and eat that much anymore, but when I did, you know how clutch you know how like a chicken sandwich was, how clutch a chicken sandwich was, and a large high C, and maybe like a medium fries from McDonald's was, nigga. Like these are things they never experienced, bro.
Shirts and shorts.
We have a lot of wind here. The salt carried by winds damages our devices.
The real struggle begins with the obtaining of drinking water, as there is no tap water in here. As you see, they gather the rainwater with these pipes. Not even a single drop of water is wasted.
Drinking water? We suffer a lot. There, below the health center, we have a community tank that we call the lung of the island. When it rains, the joy is so immense here that we go partying that day. Here, the drought scares us so
Wow,
much.
that's how it is
takes
in
7 to
Arizona.
8 months to
You
get
know,
some
when it
rain
rain out here,
we
it's
store
like a
that
holy
precious
day.
liquid and then we distribute it to all the families equally without skipping anyone. The Navy sees the problem we have here. They let the mayor's office use their ships so that they could bring us some water. This helps a lot.
Now we have some water. All the
At
tanks
least
are
they're
full
doing
because
some.
of this rain.
Also, the island doesn't have any sewage system. Even though rain means good news in terms of water supply, rainfalls are bringing life into the edge of a chaos. Since the enlarged areas of the island are not solid, hurricanes or a heavy rain makes houses and streets unusable.
What does he not like about this island?
The only bad thing is the rainy season. When it rains, the tides rises. All these streets are flooded with seawater. More in September and October. During those months, if these houses didn't have these raised floors, the rainwater would enter the rooms.
Keep in mind that they are also without
I
electricity
just
during
think
these
that they were
seasons.
raised.
We are
Okay,
at
that's
the heart
smart.
of Santa Cruz del Islote. This is the only monument on the island, and it is called La Patrona.
Monument protects us from hurricanes.
We are inside the small church of this settlement. It seems like it needs some repairing.
Are you the priest?
I am the leader.
There are many young kids on this island. What will their future be like?
After they finish primary school, they don't go on to further studies. Their parents don't have the means to send them to the mainland.
So there are 240 students on this
See?
island.
And that's the problem. Like, the parents don't have a thought to send their kids to the fucking mainland. When that should be your goal. Like, y'all shouldn't want to be here. Especially if you're popping 2 to 5 kids. Like, there's one thing to have the goal to get off the mainland, and it's just hard for you to get off the mainland. But when you have no ambition to send your kids to the mainland, you gotta do something, bro.
Island and 12 teachers.
Welcome to the only school on the island.
This is a classroom for the grade 1. Since there is no school in the neighboring islands, students from there also come here, and their school service is of course a boat. Every young boy here loves playing soccer, even the girls.
What do you want to
Okay.
become when
Hey, maybe the next Lionel Messi come over here, make that money, and changes the game. Go ahead, kids. See, that's the route. That's the route y'all kids gotta have. If you in this situation, look, if you listen to me. If you are in this situation, if you're in the same situation as these kids, right? And you find yourself in a situation where you want to make a change, start here. If you could play soccer and all y'all do is play soccer, find your way to the mainland, get on a soccer team, change the life of your little island. You feel me? Like, if you are really smart and you on this island, go get your degree, go get a good job, get the money, change your island. Like, these are things that you gotta have in your mind as a kid, especially when you're in these type of situations. You want to do better. Be the best soccer player from your place. Be the best mathematician from your place. Be the best YouTuber from your place. Like, if there's a will, there's a way. That's all I gotta say.
you grow up?
A soccer player.
Where do they want to play?
In Madrid. The Paris
See?
team.
Little bro got dreams. He wanna go play. He wanna go play where Cristiano Ronaldo was. He wanna set a new legacy. Numbale. Fuck. Don't go to Real Madrid though. Go to Barcelona. Aren't you wearing a
In
Barcelona?
Madrid.
Go to Barcelona, nigga.
The Paris team. In Argentina.
PSG, Argentina. You want to play for Argentina? Big dreams, kids. We got Real Madrid, PSG, and Argentina. Go. They even play with
Locals are earning their living by
Damn, little homie. Damn.
Locals are earning their living by tourism. Qualified as a national park, the island charges $2.5 from the tourists for the entrance. With the arrival of these hundreds of tourists every day, a much bigger chaos appears on the streets.
For us, tourists are a blessing from God. They are a source of employment, directly or indirectly.
I'm a bartender.
What is the average salary or profit for a person
Hey,
here?
It depends very much on the season. There is a guy who goes diving. If he's lucky, he can make $30 per day. If there are a few tourists, he can only earn $15. A bartender, depending on the tourism season, after expenses and paying workers, can make $50 per day.
This is if they can attract foreigners. Here there is an aquarium built for tourists where locals keep fishes, sea turtles, and even sharks in a very limited space. Famous for allowing tourists to swim with these animals, this place significantly contributes to the local economy. Fishing is very important as well, but the people don't really value what the environment provides for themselves. The islanders now have to import fish because of marine pollution and overfishing.
When you go out fishing, you no longer catch the same amount of fish. That is to say, right now, the fish in the restaurants is brought here from the mainland.
Those who feed roosters are also keen on cockfight. Every Saturday, some islanders bet their money on these events and have fun.
They be having cockfights? What does it look? How do you even train a chicken to fight? Like, what does that look like? Like, how do you train a chicken to pick? Like, what the fuck? Hey, to each their own.
This is the only hostel of.
All I know is my chicken would be the best chicken in the fucking ring, nigga. Call that nigga Little Black Lightning. Striking fear in all these chicken hearts, nigga.
Santa Cruz del Islote. Let's go inside. A peaceful atmosphere is created for the tourists here. It looks like a silent shelter in chaos. Despite this crowd, there is not even a single police that provides security, nor a state of law on the island, since everybody knows each other here.
Hold on. You gotta get my good side. You gotta get my...
Single police that provides security, nor a state of law on the island, since everybody knows each other here. They don't need
Did he get it? I didn't see the picture.
We have 800 people here and we have no police. So you don't see robberies, muggings, or stabbings. We live peacefully here.
Our police here are older adults. We respect them so much here. If there is an argument, a misunderstanding, or a fight, the older adults set in and grab us, find out who is right, and then give us advice. Then, we shake hands and keep on being the same brothers and sisters with no hard feelings.
Yeah, your parents ever have you like, why does he got that skeptical face? Bruh, I remember, look, story time. I remember, y'all, back when I was in 6th grade, I was on the basketball team, right? And it was me, and I was really cool with this nigga named Caleb, but Caleb and I kind of had like a falling out or whatever, but he was friends with this Asian nigga. I don't even remember this Asian nigga's name. I really don't. But he was friends with this Asian nigga, right? And so like one day we were in PE and I can't remember why this happened, but we were doing a warm-up laps. Y'all ever had to do warm-up laps? We were doing warm-up laps, right? And all of a sudden I'm doing a jog and I feel someone trying to trip me. I'm like, what the fuck? The Asian nigga tried to trip me during warm-up. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then I catch up to him, and I try to trip him. I missed a little, but he stumbled, right? So then I was like, haha, I got you, bitch. And so then he tried to come and do it again, and he missed again. So then I went over, and I got that nigga. I got him clean, and he hit the like that. But the fucked up thing is, he was on the basketball team, too. I swear to God, the next day we went to practice, coach found out, because our PE teacher told him, we had to hold hands and do our warm-ups the whole practice together. Never the fuck again. I wanted to sleep that nigga. Oh my God, I wanted to sleep that nigga. I'm not a bitch. I promise you I'm not. And you test me, we go all the way, nigga. But I promise you, oh, I wanted to sleep that nigga that day. Oh,
Does he have plans to migrate to somewhere else?
I'll spend my entire life on this island. I was born and raised right here. I'm going to die right here.
In the evening, residents are more active and everywhere is more crowded since the weather cools off. When the sun goes down, the island gets completely dark because there isn't electricity at night. People use candles or flashlights of their mobile phones, which are charged during certain hours to brighten the night. Everyone goes outside of their doorsteps because their houses are very tiny and dark. Besides, there is nothing to do inside of the houses. The darkness never prevents the island's vibrant spirit. There's also a little pub where everyone gathers. Most of the locals drink a lot during the night. We hear Latin music all the time. People are singing and dancing together. Some of them play domino, a very popular game here. And the birthday party is still going on. Some of the garbage from this event is already piled up here. Most of these people, living in isolation from the rest of the world, have never left these boundaries in their entire lives. They have no desire to leave their small world or to strive to improve their living standards with each passing day. The island community has a deep bond to their homeland, and they focus on shared happiness and positive values. The biggest problem...
See, that's beautiful, but that's not enough to just keep me on this island. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's not. Like, I can't stress it enough. Y'all goal should not be to stay on this fuck ass island. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. Don't kill me. Don't kill the messenger. Don't get mad at me, but I'm just saying, like, you feel me? Like, am I wrong?
Problems of Santa Cruz del Istote are the lack of clean water and insufficient cleaning garbage. Island is not in a position to accommodate more people. Despite all the negatives, people are connected to each other like a big family and are happy. Thank you for watching this documentary. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Really
See
good.
you in the next one. Ruhi Chenet.
That's really good. Oh, go ahead, finish it. Now that's real. Oh, okay. Oh, we'll probably react to this another time.